You did the first one?
Yes.
Came for the second one?
Yes.
Talk a little bit about how this is different from a crit.
Well, I mean, it's got the dirt section it changes everything, but it's not long enough to where you have to have a road bike because the rest of the road section is so long and the turns are so sharp. You have to have the performance of a road bike to do 80% of it. And this little section with the dirt, but this little section changes. You know, you have to be able to ride your bike, basically. It's scary though. I'm so scared.
But you're scared, but you're doing two. I saw you racing.
I'm doing both. I'm scared before every race, but it's always scary to start to do a bike race. But I think that you got to have that though.
You don't think it's scarier to do a crit with 90 people or 100 people next to you, kind of diving on the corners?
You didn't do the first lap of the very first one.
Race tuned and battle ready. We are a go in the 40+ category at CritCross. And it's Seth True, the two-time California cyclocross champion. He gets off the line fast and snatches up the whole shot and the early race lead. Dude is absolutely putting it on Jeff Ward and factory Phil Tinsman all the way through the dirt section. What a stud. Arguably Seth's best start ever and a CritCross memory to last him a lifetime. Look at this group jamming on the front, and it's a new race leader, Patrick Fetzer. Fetzer is flying here at CritCross with a super solid background across several different race disciplines and a technically savvy racer. Stoke on high for Fetzer after his recent big win at the Rosanna Ranch Circuit Race. Lead change goes to the Hall of Famer, the two-time Supercross, five-time Motocross, and Motorsports Hall of Famer, Jeff Ward. Wardy looking right at home in the dirt, railing the berms. He's dubbing and scrubbing on the finish line tabletop.
Man, this race is going good. We got a good group off the front. We got Moto 1 Open Min winner Phil Tinsman. We got Patrick Fetzer, Laguna Sacre. We have Adam Bino from Chino. The man, Jeff Ward, Scott McClave. They're coming in. They're going to be getting the white flag here, and they're going hard. They know it's coming to an end, and they're pushing, man. Look at them go.
Final lap, and it's factory Phil Tinsman and Jeff Ward absolutely at each other in an all-out battle going into the dirt. Tinsman buries the hatchet, railing the berms, airing it out with a sweet little cross-up here to take the Moto 1 victory.
David Wells said he's got a brief moment with Mr. Philip Tinsman.
Hard to believe this is not a rerun. This is a second category. Earlier, Phil Tinsman winning the open men's category, comes back and races in the 40+ category. Phil, 2 moto wins here at CritCross. What's going on, bro?
Oh, it's CritCross. The cool thing is there's so many ways to pull off a win here. It's like, you can do everything from riding out the front, in the break, or you can do it from the field sprints or a small group. So a lot of tactics, a lot of fun, and this race was really fun. We got a group of 4 and we were rolling pretty good, and just played the odds at the end, and I knew where I wanted to be and when, and it worked out.
Dude, I gotta say, you're like a one-man band and you're a percussion artist because you were pounding those pedals, dude. You were just bending strings and pounding pedals. Just awesome finish, awesome race. Great to see you come out and kind of defend your Moto 1 open category win. You've done it again. We thought maybe there was a little team tactic where maybe you were going to try to put Bino in there, but you're like, I don't know. I said it earlier when the vegan cyclist was like, we're going to, maybe Phil will let us win. No, Phil doesn't let anybody win. Am I right?
Well, you know, it's like when Bino was riding off, you know, it's like I wasn't going to chase him down. You know, he's a teammate, and so if that would have worked, that would have been a good one. You know, would have worked out for me as well. It would have worked out for us. So, you know, but yeah, it's like you know, it's a lot of fun out there. CritCross is rad, and you know, it's good, exciting racing.
Down here trackside with the man, the myth, the legend, Jeff Ward, a returning CritCross racer. Got all this experience over a lot of these guys. Jeff, how's it feel to be back at CritCross number 2?
That's a lot of fun. That's what I remembered last time. It hurts. So yeah, the dirt's a little drier than it was last time, I think, so it's a little more technical, maybe not as fast in the corners, but it's the same for everybody. But I felt good out there. It just takes this whole body a little while to get warmed up. If he can have some, like 3 or 4 more races, we might be able to get him, but I doubt it.
Man, Phil's a tough competitor, you're right. Hey, I heard this loud beeping going off. Was that your heart rate monitor that was going off when we were in the tower?
Yeah, that's what the ambulance was for. I think he came looking for me.
Listen, man, it was great to see you back out there at CritCross number 2, keeping the excitement high. It's an absolute honor to be in your presence. Everybody here, you make this place even a better place with just your presence and your accomplishments, but most importantly, just with your personality and your encouragement to the other riders. You're a big piece of CritCross, and we're very humbled and proud to have you here.
I appreciate it. You know, big thanks out to Eric Bierman for coming up with this idea. It's a lot of fun. Just keep getting the word out. The more people come and have more fun. And it's just go as fast as you want to go. You know, that's what you got to do out here. To get in a group and have a good time, and that's what it's about. So we hope everybody enjoys it and comes back again.
There you have it from the legend, Dave Worthington. Jeff Ward, he is tougher than a $2 steak. That guy has been after it, man. I'm telling you, if you've ever had a $2 steak, it's tough, but it ain't as tough as Jeff Ward. That guy is an animal.
Off the gate in Moto2, and it's Patrick Fetzer going into the first turn hot. He runs it wide on the exit over the rumble strips. Goodness. But he still holds on for the whole shot and the early lead going into the motocross section and turning up the heat. Fab Five from the first moto have found themselves together once again here in Moto 2, settling some unfinished business between each other with some fierce back and forth battling at CritCross in Moto 2 of the 40 plus category. Factory Phil, also known as Philly Cheesesteak, was a sandwich the others just couldn't finish today. Phil was all meat, easy on the bun, race CritCross, and have some fun. Phil absolutely sends it on the finish line with a wicked sick whip to put the exclamation mark on his CritCross dominance and back-to-back moto wins today.
Dave Worthington, check this out. Down here with this guy by the name of, he goes by Phil Tinsman. Big day today. Takes moto number 1, moto number 2 in the open category. He comes back, 40 plus category, goes 1, 2. The guy is what we call undefeated. Phil Tinsman, your thoughts on going undefeated at CritCross for your first time ever?
I think I need to retire. That way I retire undefeated, right?
Well, I mean, you're just a special athlete, man. It's been a lot of fun watching you race over the last few years and commentating a lot of your races, but I got to tell you, today was one of those highlights for me, just watching you absolutely drill it to them.
Well, it's such a fun course. It has an amazing dynamic. You know, the race can go, you know, 100 different ways, which is what I really like about it. You know, it's like it can be won an early break, it could be late, it could be a sprint, it could be a field sprint, whatever. But you know, having the dirt sector in there with the jumps and all that, you know, like really played a big role in, you know, it's like in how do you strategize the whole event.
Jeff, the mighty Ward! and McClave. And doing podium repeats today. The climbing is not over for this hard man. One final climb today for the top step on the podium. Mr. Philip Tensman from Monster Racing.
Our top three today, the 40 plus, McClave, Ward, and Philip the Tinsman, the illustrated champion, Philip Tinsman.